I'm Matt Burnham.
And I'm Elliot Davis.
Live at 5, this is The Hour.
Hello and welcome to The Hour.
I've stepped off of your radio and onto your TV screens today, and I'm joined by the not quite famous yet vlogger. It's me, Elliot.
This is both our first time presenting on TV, so let's see how it goes. On this evening's show, we have to learn some things with Jade Motter's head.
Maybe, and we'll learn about this week's latest in the entertainment world with Amy Fowler.
Director Lucy is here showing us her Christmas hacks to get your festive season all wrapped up.
And we have a special Mr. and Mr. segment with Lucy Campbell. Let's kick off the show with the debate of all debates. We're asking, should the toilets in uni be unisex?
Lucy, Hannah and Rachel Allison are all in the studio with us. Lucy, where are you?
Hey.
Come here, we need a big clap. There's more people clapping in the gallery, but it's fine. OK, Lucy.
OK, so the topic for today is, should the toilets in university be unisex? Do you want to go for our opening statements, maybe, from the two of you?
OK, so
Lucy?
I personally think they should. I'm not saying all of the toilets should, but I think there should be an option there because a lot of people, obviously we have a lot of trans people at the moment and people who, you know, not quite perhaps sure of their gender. So I think if anything, that would make them feel more comfortable. And for me, that would be my reasoning behind having them.
OK.
Okay.
Rachel?
Cool.
And for me personally, if all the toilets in the uni were made for both sexes, I'd be peeing at home. I'd just feel uncomfortable. That's my statement. I'd feel uncomfortable walking into a toilet and seeing another man, a stranger, to me.
Yeah, OK. But the thing is, they've actually made it so that there's some floors with the unisex toilets and some without. Is that right? So you've got kind of like
A bit of
There's
both.
bit of both
there's
worlds,
a mix.
yeah?
Like, for me personally, I've never actually gone into the mixed one.
Really?
Purposely, because I just feel uncomfortable walking into a man in the toilet. The reasons why I feel uncomfortable is, say I'm on my period or something, like I'm uncomfortable already enough. So sorting myself out in the toilet where there's a male there.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that's a fair point because I've got a lot of friends when, you know, before a lecture or class and I'm like, oh, do you need to nip to the loo? And they're like, oh, you're going to the all-gender one? I'm like, yeah. And I think it's because I've kind of like done a lot of like work abroad before and I've done a lot of, you know, jobs where, you know, if you're desperate, you think convenience-wise, I think it's great, actually. So university aside, I think when we go, you know, back home for Christmas or whatever, I think in the workplace, they should have them mixed as well.
But do you think that we need a mixed toilet? Do you not think that that we should just go to the male one or the female one, regardless
Well,
of...
there already is a mixed one. I think it depends on the person, doesn't it? Like me, like I said already, I don't use that one. But if someone like Lucy who doesn't mind sharing, and there is that option, like you said, for trans people if they want to use that toilet, but...
So you think we need a mixed, at least one mixed?
I'm not really bothered. No, I don't think
I
we need
think
it.
it's good to have the option. I would never be like, oh, you know, everyone's got to share. You know, I would never force anyone into, you know, wanting it. But I think it's important to have at least one around, not just university, but I think it should be a nationwide thing. But then you should also have the option if you want to just go in the single-sex toilet, and that's fine. I think each to their own, really. Yeah.
Is this reflected anywhere in like any workplaces at all? Like maybe like obviously we're in Media City here. Has the BBC or ITV ever done like do they do something like this, or is that?
I'm not too sure, to be quite honest. I wouldn't want to comment on that because I'm not sure. But I know it has been a topic in the news that's been resurfacing quite a lot because, again, going back to the whole, you know, there's the debate on trans, and I personally think it's a very progressive thing by having the all-gender, the mixed toilet, because that's almost giving a thumbs up, saying to, you know, the trans community, like, it's okay, like, you can be comfortable, you know, with whatever gender you want to be. And I think it's almost like, do you know what I mean?
Okay,
yeah.
so moving away from university and moving away from work, say you're going on a night out and you're in a club, Have you ever seen a gender-neutral toilet in a club, or would you use a gender-neutral toilet in a club?
I've never seen that. I've never seen that at all. But if it was to happen in a club, I think I'd feel even more like. Plus, you don't know anyone. Obviously, with uni, you know your friends, you know like quite a few people, I guess, who you meet. But out in the club, there could be strangers who you don't know. There could be criminals for all you know. People you don't know. Yeah. You don't know who you could be dancing with or who's paying for your drink sometimes, do you? Exactly. So say you walked in the toilets, you know, that's where bad things can happen. Yeah. I'm not saying, oh yeah, that's definitely going to happen. But you know, there's a possibility you walk into a strange man and he tries to do some things with you. Yeah. And you're intoxicated.
So you wouldn't feel comfortable, say, if you were in there and then you went into the... Because I've had it before where I've gone to a cubicle and someone's tried to come in, tried to go...
And that's just in the male toilets, is that? Yeah, exactly. So it'd be heightened if it was in the club. Like, you'd feel more scared. I mean, women feel scared enough going out clubbing, you know, especially alone or in small group. You've now got to go in big groups. You've got to feel safe when you go out. So if we were going to a club and we go as a pack to the toilet, don't we? You know, we don't go as one because, you know, things like that are scary and there are chances that that can happen. Not saying that it will definitely happen, but it can happen. Yeah. So for me personally, it'd be like, oh gosh, I don't even think I'd want to be using the toilets in the clubs if they were mixed. Yeah.
Okay. So before we carry on, I just want to say these are the views of the individual and not of the university.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's completely understandable where you're coming from because I have the exact same thing on a night out, I think. Oh no, you know, there can be some dodgy people around. I think regardless of whether you're, what gender you are. That aside though, on a night out, if I'm honest, I don't think it would be a bad thing having unisex toilets because I know this sounds awful saying this, but I think a lot of people would be so drunk anyway, they probably wouldn't notice. So I don't think I would personally wouldn't care on a night out. I wouldn't be thinking, you know, I just think, oh, if I need the loo, you know, just go to the loo. And
but what about those that aren't so drunk as you? Not everyone is of that level, you know.
Some people might want to pray, maybe. I don't know on the individual people. You know what I mean? Because there are people in the club who will pick a target. They'll be like,
yeah, no, that is a good point.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and I think going back to what you said though, being with your pack, with your group. I think us girls especially, we like to go around a group. So I think if you're sober then, perhaps if you're not drunk, just make sure you've got someone with you. You know, if you are a bit uncomfortable, then have someone with you. But that side again, there should also be the option of having the single sex toilet. So like I said previously, you shouldn't be like, right, that's it, that's the only we've got. There should be the option like you've got disabled, female, male and unisex. It should just be an extra option, not a replacement.
Well, as we have disabled, don't you think that they could just go to a bouncer or someone who works there and say, can I use a disabled toilet, instead of having to have this mixed one where there is the chance that there could be that.
That's true, but then obviously we're going down a different path then with that different debate entirely. But yeah, what about the disabled people? Because they need a toilet then, don't they?
Yeah, if everybody was to use the disabled toilets, what about the people that actually are disabled?
It's not fair. It's not fair. Yeah.
But going back to what you said a minute ago about the people in a club, I don't know about you, but obviously there seems to be a lot of there is violence in clubs and things like that just because of the level of intoxication. I don't know, it just, from the point of my point of view is that maybe it would encourage people to be, you know, antisocial not antisocial, but you see where I'm coming from? Almost violent in a unisex toilet.
You do have a good point, but I do think it depends on the type of person, you know, and I think it's all relative really, isn't it? I think, you know, you could say that about people on a night out, you know, or, you know, should they be drinking that type of alcohol, you know, should they be selling that because it can cause that behaviour? You can bring it to a whole manner of things in real life, but at the end of the day, if you don't mind sharing a toilet space with someone who just so happens to be a guy and you're a girl or vice versa, I don't think it should be an issue because at the end of the day, you're there to have a good night. You shouldn't let it get to you, you know, and I think if anything, you should never assume that because if you're sharing a toilet space with the opposite gender, don't then assume that they're the ones who are going to, you know, perhaps be potentially maybe abusive or not very nice. You could turn it on its head. And I mean, I've been in girls' toilets, obviously, I've been in girls' toilets before, and I've witnessed a lot of, you know, cat fights, even people physically, like, fighting. So I don't think it's necessarily just guys. I think, if anything, it'll be like an interesting social experiment to see, you know, how it would work. Like, would there be any issues, you know, even if they did it for maybe like a week, a month?
Yeah, but how would they kind of like, I don't know what the word is here, but like, how would they make sure that in that time there was no one actually getting hurt if it does increase
Well,
the
they'd
risk?
obviously make sure they, you know, have security or bouncers like they do in clubs anyway, kind of guarding the door, and yeah, just kind of make sure everyone's happy and safe when they're in the club, as people do anyway.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk about gay clubs quickly, because I've noticed in gay clubs there are already gender neutral toilets. If not, they let females, they let people who identify as male to go into the male toilets, and people who identify as female to go in female toilets. So if you've got anything to add or say about that?
I've only ever been to
have you
one.
Have you not
I've been once. You know, I've been once, and it was for a friend because he was gay. So
did you notice?
I didn't even go to the toilet there, so I can't even speak on it. But I guess that's kind of different because, you know, it's that club. It's made for, you know, it's got a certain audience.
Would you not say it's accepting of everyone?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's got the what's the word? It's got everybody's best interests, hasn't it? But that's like saying having the toilets here in the best interest of everyone at uni. You know, I don't know what to say because I don't really go to the gay clubs. So, but at the same time, it's for that audience, isn't it? So for gay, trans, the LGBTQ community, isn't it? So
little children going to toilets with their parents.
Good. That is a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a big thing right now.
That's an interesting one, yeah.
Like, when does it become, like, obviously as a young child, a little boy going in with his mum to a female toilets, what age does it then become kind of, do you see what I mean? Like,
yeah, well, that's down to the mother as well, because
or the dad.
Yeah, or the dad, because obviously now dads are fighting for baby facilities as well in the male
they have sprung up, actually.
Yeah, they have. But, you know, there's no really age limit. It's down to the mother, I think. I've never actually come across a man that's that old, a boy that's that old that comes in, I'd say 7 as the max that I've seen maybe. But I'd find it odd maybe if...
But would you think it would be beneficial to have a gender-neutral toilet that allowed the mother to go in with the son? Again, because would you not say that when a mum goes in with her son, the younger son, it's sort of acceptable, but when a dad goes in with
I agree. There seems to be this sudden, again, it's almost like, we're talking about the sexism part now, aren't we? It's true. I mean, I've done a lot of waitressing before, and I've been very frustrated on the behalf of like the dads who come in and they're like, why isn't there like a changing facility in you know, in can I just go into the female toilet? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And so I think for that purpose we should have unisex, because there aren't any, like, say, baby changing facilities in the men's toilets, and I think that should be a thing as well.
Interesting.
What were we going to say? Disabled? No. Someone said something weird. Can you say it back to me? Oh, yeah. Would you find it uncomfortable if you had a mum with a young son in a unisex toilet? Or
not at all. Again, like Rachel said, it's up to the mother.
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever judge a parent's decision on anything unless you're a parent yourself, or you can relate in one way or another. So it's up to the parent at the end of the day, I think. Right. Each to their own.
Rachel?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, same again. Each to their, like, I think, there should be more baby changing facilities in the male. You know, I think, I just find it, for me personally, I'd find it very odd seeing a man just walking into the bathroom and boom, there's a male there. And, you know, just because also you've got to remember, you know, we've been brought up, well, I've been brought up, but I can say for myself, I've been brought up a certain way, you know, and, you know, male toilets and female toilets. I go into the female toilets, I see females waiting the queue, whatever, and
But you say that, so say if someone was male, so someone was identifying as female but had like a male anatomy, were born a male, would you be, if they, because they want to go in the female toilet, don't they, because they identify as female, so
well, I don't
would that make her uncomfortable, or would that?
No, I wouldn't say it made me uncomfortable, it's just, I wouldn't even probably notice half the time.
So you wouldn't be like, oh, there's a guy
because obviously he's identifying as a woman, so I wouldn't be able to notice if he's identifying as a woman, would I?
So where do you both think the future of all of this is going? Like, so if we'd go from each side, but like, okay, so in the next 10 years, where do you see it going? What do you see it turning into?
I think because we're so progressive at the moment as it is, like, I think our generation's really accepting. I think it's going to happen pretty soon that pretty much everywhere is going to have the option where you can have a unisex toilet. And I'll quickly add, there is, I won't name the shop because of advertising purposes. There is one shop was in the news lately, and they now have unisex changing rooms. That's another thing. But yeah, I think it's going to be a thing very soon.
Right, I see. So that it's like, it is kind of, a toilet is a toilet. It's never like, oh, can you tell me where the male toilets are?
Yeah, no, I think we should still have male and female, but we should just have the extra option of unisex, whatever you want to call it, gender neutral. It should just be an extra option, and I think that's going to be a thing pretty soon because it already is in a lot of places.
Okay. What about on the other side of the sofa?
I don't think everywhere will turn into unisex toilets. Like here in the university, they've now created one. Maybe they'll create one more, but I can't see it taking over all over across the uni, just for people like me who would feel uncomfortable. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Do you think it would take a while for it to actually? Do you think in the end, maybe in 30 years' time, that'll just be neutral? Or do you? What do you think?
I can't see it happening because of people like me and women that don't want to feel uncomfortable on their periods and doing their business. It's one thing sharing a bathroom at home with your brothers or your son or your dad, but going into a toilet with a complete stranger of a man. With women, I know other women in there are strangers as well, but you don't want to feel some type of way. So especially males don't go through the whole menstrual cycle and all of that, and having a period, so they can't relate. And what about sanitary bins as well? Yeah. Will they still be there, or will they be misused by others who don't know what? Will younger boys misuse them or whatever, or will they still be intact and in use for women? Yeah,
I understand.
Okay, final question. LGBTQI+, I think I've got that right. No, I don't know.
Was that right?
In your personal opinion, how many genders would you say there are?
How many? God, good question. I couldn't say. I couldn't give a number.
71 is the official thing.
Wow, that surprised me actually.
On Facebook.
I would have thought it was less than that. Yeah. Interesting. I definitely thought it was probably maybe around 10 or so. So that's come as a surprise. But
would you agree that there is 71? Are you open to all possibilities?
Yeah, I'm very open-minded like that. I mean, again, I can't really judge too much because yeah, I'm open to possibilities, and again, I think, like I was saying before, I think we're getting very progressive with everything. So, yeah, do what you got to do.
Rachel, how many genders?
Can you name me the 71?
I wouldn't even be able to start.
Because neither can I. So
really?
I wouldn't know. I don't even know where to start.
But would you agree that someone has their own? Someone will be able to just say, "I am this gender. It's not male. It's not female."
I don't know how to speak on that because I don't know.
Absolutely, I understand. Okay, so thank you, Lucy and Rachel. Now for a short ad break. Welcome back to the hour.
On with the show, Jade Mottershead has made us a cooking video with a little bit of a twist. So let's take a look.
Hola! Today we're going to be making budget student fajitas. Dos. Open chicken. Important step, put the tin foil on the tray. Hold the packet. Hold the packet, it's an important step. Now we must massage the chicken. Buy yourself a fajita kit and use that spice. Rub it in. Massage a good boy. He needs a massage. Oil the chicken. Good.
More being massage, but more. Look at his poor backside. His poor backside is so untouched.
Now put the chicken in the oven for 2 hours on 180 degrees. 2 hours. Okay, so there's half an hour left on the chicken. And we've got ourselves some 5 bean salad. And we're not sure how to cook it, but we're gonna guess you put it in this pan. So keep watching the video to find out if we were right.
Are we going to explain how to make the hop work?
We're gonna put it on low because there's half an hour left.
5, good old average.
Okay. Okay, the beans are cooking. And now we're ready for the big reveal. You see, it's a bit black, but it's just crispy, okay?
What is that?
We're gonna shred it off the side.
The one time I rely on the flat, yeah, to cook a decent meal.
So it's a bit burnt, but it's
Bits.
fine. It's fine on the inside. It's the inside that counts.
It's the inside that counts.
Okay.
I'm lost for words.
It's a really good chicken. Probably nailed it. And here we go with the non-specific, non-branded rice, which we put in the microwave and heat up for 2 minutes.
Okay, so we're ready with all the chicken. It was good on the inside. The tortillas and cheese, and now we just have to make them. The end.
This tastes decent.
Now, Amy Fowler joins us in the studio to talk all things entertainment. Hi, Amy.
Hello.
What have you got for us today? I'm a little bit scared because you've got a box in your hand and you said it tastes disgusting, but are we going to go... Okay, cool. Let's just...
Wait.
We'll get to it.
Have we got to do something with that box?
Yeah, I think...
I'm holding them for decoration.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
What else have you got for us?
I know. I've got a bit of a bundle.
A bit of a bundle.
But first of all, right, apologise for this impression, but season 8 is coming. Get it?
Was that supposed to be a Whiteling impression of...
Yeah, kind of, but really
Yeah.
badly,
Is that the Peaky Blinders?
3 out of 10.
Peaky Blinders?
No.
Nah,
That was actually really offensive to me because I'm actually a Brummie.
So am I.
Oh, really?
Oh! She got him back straight.
For Birmingham.
Right, talk to me about
anyway,
Peaky Blinders.
Game of Thrones,
Peaky
it's been
Blinders.
officially released. We're going to get it in April 2019. Don't know the exact date, but still good enough.
Yeah.
So we've got some sneak previews, and I'm going to say that fans are going stark raven mad.
Oh, gosh.
Why
are you laughing? You don't get it.
It's murder. It's murder.
That's Stark in it, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. So, and
I'm-
Raven, three-eyed Raven.
I've only seen one episode.
I'll let you off. You've got no excuse.
And I watched all of them.
Brilliant. So, following the previous seasons, it has got fewer episodes. We've got 6 this time rather than the usual 10. Yes.
Oh.
However, they were originally pitched showrunners. Let me just check. Binoff and Weiss. It was originally wanted 3 feature-length films to finish the whole seasons off, but HBO didn't really like that. So instead, they've gone for 6 episodes. There's a bit of light in the darkness because rather than the usual running time of about an hour, there is approximately 80 to 90 minutes.
Okay, that's good.
So-
I was going to
That's a long
say,
one.
like, if they're going to give us less, they need to give us more.
It's juicy.
Yeah.
Do we get advert breaks in the middle to like go to the toilet and
No,
stuff?
no, that's
a long
the
time.
whole thing.
No.
That's a long. That's
No.
like a movie.
Put a bucket
Yeah.
in your room, just whatever.
Come on, Matt, it's Game of
Live it up,
Thrones.
man. Decent. So we've got some sneak peeks into the footage from Sands that shows a reunion of Jon Snow and Sansa. Then you've got Instagram, so the cast has also leaked some information. So we've got potential Red Woman is returning, as well as Rhaegar Targaryen.
Just remind me, the Red Woman, is she the one that was... Sandra?
Melisandre.
Oh, okay.
The
right.
really witchy
I'm s-
one.
oh,
Red one
yes,
that turns
yes,
into
yeah,
an
yeah,
old
yeah,
lady
yeah.
that's like,
Yeah,
This is
I
just
got you.
like going over my head.
No,
bang
just
carry on,
on.
just
It's
carry on.
alright, you need to get involved.
So she's
Right.
making a return?
Allegedly, it's been sneaked.
What happened
sneak
to her?
reels, but
Well,
don't
she
hold me
wasn't
to
very
it.
nice.
Will we
put it
give
that way.
spoilers though?
I don't know, move on. Let's
Okay,
just
carry
watch
on.
it. Watch it, guys. Watch it. Okay, so the 44th Annual People's Choice Awards was also held not too long ago. Quite a few celebs, obviously, naturally. The People's Icon Awards go to Melissa McCarthy, which is pretty funny gal, pretty cool. Fashion Icon goes to Victoria Beckham,
Obviously.
which also Spice Girls reunion tour.
But she's not doing it, is she?
Ain't doing it.
No.
What's up with that?
Do you know what it is? She's like, I've got money, you haven't.
I am bored. I'm doing my fashion.
Exactly. The others
So-
want the cash. She's not that
She
bothered.
was like, I've left my
David's
microphone.
sorting her out.
Yeah, banter. Otherwise, Bants. Otherwise, you've got Social Star Awards. So we've got Shane Dawson picked up that award, who's got popularity from Jeffree Star videos and Jake Paul's.
He's a YouTuber, isn't he? We've watched his
man,
videos
YouTube
before.
star. He's getting big. Daytime talk show went to the voice of Dory.
Ellen.
Ellen DeGeneres show,
I love
bang
it.
bang ding ding ding. And
I've never heard of that show before.
Going so. And Nighttime
I think it's on
TV
The
went
Voice.
to Jimmy Fallon, Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Fallon. All right. Fallon, whatever. And the Music Awards Best Male went to Shawn Mendes and female to Nicki Minaj, who also picked up an album award.
I actually really like Nicki Minaj. I like
Pretty
him.
decent.
I can rap the whole of Anaconda as well, but I'm not going to do it if I
Can
can't.
you do Monster?
No.
Do Monster?
What?
Monster, the Monster rap.
Monster rap by...
Do any rap.
No.
Any rap by Nicki.
No,
Go
I'm not
for
doing it. No, I'm not doing it right now.
Why not?
No. Let's move on.
Why
That's
not?
disappointing.
Keep going.
Why are you not playing?
Also, I do like
You're a monster.
Shawn Mendes' new song as
People in
well.
the gallery
Lost in
not
Japan. That's
He's a good
song.
one. He's a good one. All right, so kind of in the news, really big is Stan Lee. So also Marvel won like a handful of awards. It's one of the bigger winners. Infinity War picked up Best Movie of 2018, also action movie as well. It also picked up the Best Female Movie award for Scarlett Johansson as well. Let me just quickly check so I get this right. It is
Oh, nice.
Black Panther, so obviously another Marvel creation, what a legend. They also scooped up 2 awards for Best Male and also Movie Star Award for Danai Gurira.
That was very well pronounced.
Thanks, I've been working on it. I ain't got a clue if it's right, but we're going with it.
Yeah,
Finesse. Yeah, so obviously he's left our physical world, but he's left such just a cinematic Marvel piece, and it's Marvel. Amazing.
And that was very
Amazing Spider-Man as well.
Exactly. He's fabulous. So although he'll be missing that, he's given like a world for other people to live in and a completely different.
Lots of people have tweeted about that, haven't they? Saying
Absolutely,
he's left a legacy.
It's like I've got a world to live in. That also shows just humanity as itself. He says like it was always a piece of humanity in films. Absolute legend. Will definitely be missed. Right. So otherwise, there's the California fires. Obviously, some celebs have been affected by that, particularly Miley Cyrus, Robin Thicke and that, and they've took it into actually quite nice spirits. Obviously, it's been affected and it's devastating, and our thoughts are with them. But Cyrus herself and fiance Liam Hemsworth have donated $500,000 to the Malibu Foundation Trust through her own charity, which is Happy Hippie, which I thought that was
Happy Hippie.
That's the Happy Hippie
charity.
That's been set up just because of the fires.
I think she had it before, but she did it all through that as well.
She's donated through the
which is brilliant as well.
I think the Kardashians did a bit as well.
Yeah.
No, the Kardashians is different because this was controversial because they got their own private firefighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all like...
They were like, oh, crumbs, our house is going to get burnt down. So they were like, let's get a fireman
Oh dear, let's just throw this. No, I'm sure, but we definitely are. All dead serious. So, really quickly, what's his name now? His name Tom Cruise. He's been sacked from Jack Reacher. He's not good enough because he's too short. Arg. Right, not short for excitement thought. There he is, handsome devil there. Short.
Apart from
he's a short one.
The tooth in the middle of the face. I don't know if anyone can see that, but if he looks dead on, his
it's
tooth
got like
is in
a
the middle of his face.
particular name, but I couldn't be bothered pronouncing it. I thought Gurira was enough.
Pronouncing it.
Right, this is where these comes in.
God.
Oh, decorative jelly beans.
Quick story about that. I've got a jelly bean one at our house, and we tried it a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
It was bad.
And let's just say it didn't go very well. So hopefully this will be.
I'm really quite.
You know what? I'll take this. You take that.
So what is it? What do we have to do with these? Sorry.
You just gotta eat them.
Okay.
You gotta eat them because there's nowhere to spit. Don't spit on the floor. Don't spit at me.
Have you not got a bag or something?
No, you gotta eat them.
What?
Think of the challenges. Yeah, but think of the challenges. If they spit, they don't get a point.
Oh, okay. So this is
like an I'm a celebrity.
Exactly. It's like a trip. So just to get to know a bit of our.
No? Okay.
Anyone? No? Anyway, really quickly, so our campmates, to just get to know them about it, I've got some questions for you. We've got some buzzy noises, so you know that, oh, ow! Really good impression there. You know that, oh, ow! You're going to be, oh!
It's disgusting.
Wait,
sorry.
You're going to be, oh! You're going to be, ow!
Ow!
Ow, oh.
They're quite similar, though.
Just do it, oh, ow!
Ow.
That one's higher.
Ow. You do ow.
Hello.
Ow, ow,
I'm talking to a wall.
It's hard. I was thinking about this. I'm a bit nervous.
Let's go for it. Quick question. Who's presenting? Buzz in.
Holly Willy, baby.
Ow.
Ooh.
Oh.
I said
me
ow.
too. Me too.
Holly Willoughby and Deck. Oh, whatever his face is.
Deck is good enough. There you go. Spin. You were last, mate. So eat a red one. Grab
He's
a
got
red
one.
one.
Oh,
red one already.
Eat it. Eat it. Off we go
So
next.
this could be what? Either.
It can be
it's
strawberry
fair.
or fresh blood. So have fun with that.
I
What
don't
is
like
it?
blood.
Well, you're eating it anyway.
What does it taste like?
All right. Finally, what ITV game show does Anne Hegarty was like part of?
Who?
Anne Hegarty.
Ow. Is it The Chase?
Exactly.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding. Eat another one.
I'm not
What colour, what
Just
colour?
pick
It's
one. Just
disgusting.
pick one. Caramel or snail, the brown
That
one.
one.
Brown?
Yeah, the brownish.
No, that's
one.
cola.
Well, the one that's caramel or snail. I can't see. Just eat it.
Eat.
We'll get your thought back in a minute. Okay, so all right.
Are we done with this now? Can I put it away? Because it's making me feel a little
No,
bit
we're going. Oh, you need to eat one. So I'm rooting for you now. You need one. All right. What TV show is Noel Edmonds best known for presenting?
sick. Can I buzz
Countdown?
in?
No.
Ow.
Wow.
Ow. Is it Deal or No Deal?
Yeah, you eat another. Just eat the box.
Eat a blue one.
You're useless.
I don't want to eat one.
You're
Stop telling me to
rubbish.
eat one.
Yeah, you can eat one anyway. Go on.
Noel Edmonds, he's the old chap, isn't he?
He's the one with like a beard. He's rumoured to be one of the later in arrivals. So you know when they have the secret ones that sneak in.
No,
Oh.
I'm
Yep,
gonna eat
one
one
of them.
because I'm being told to eat one.
Yeah,
So I just
think
eat
you
one
should.
anyway?
I
Not
think you
very
should.
nice.
This is blueberry or toothpaste.
Go for it. Eat one. Nick Knowles, what does he present?
Ow.
Oh.
DRYSOS.
Cool, fab. You chuck another one in.
Eat one.
Chuck them all in.
Oh my
all right, so a
God.
quick rundown now because we're kind
is
of
really
running out of time.
disgusting.
How
So
am I
we've
supposed
got a potential campmates. We've got Harry Redknapp, John Barrowman, Fleur East, Sarah Khan, Malik Thompson Dyer, which I think is a great name. Nick Knowles, Emily Attock, Anne Hegarty, Rita Simons, James McAvoy, and the secret Noel Edmonds.
James McAvoy.
James McVeigh,
James
not James
McVeigh.
McAvoy,
I was
although
gonna
that
say,
would
from
be
the Vamps.
brilliant. From the Vamps.
From the Vamps.
James McAvoy.
Really?
He's an actor.
It's a
Banging.
bit too.
Cruising it all on along there, guys. Fab. I just thought like iconic Harry Redknapp, right? Watch the advert. Favourite quote of his. And it goes, what's going to be the worst thing? And he goes, who's going to wash me pants? Who's going to wash me pants? What a lad. What a lad.
Okay.
Eat them.
Right.
I don't want them. Eat them.
Elliot.
Eat them all.
I've had every
Right.
single one of them
Amy,
now, pretty much.
take one of each and just shove them in your
I'm
mouth.
not eating one of each.
Eat
No,
one.
that's
I am
gross.
not eating one of each.
I've been
What's
told you've got to eat one.
Amy, what's your prediction for who's going to win?
Choose a question. Choose a question.
Who
I
think's
root
gonna
Fleur.
Eat that one.
Eat that
Fleur.
one. Yeah,
I
Fleur
said Fleur as well, actually.
I think
So this
she's
is
cool.
lemon or rotten cheese. And hopefully it's rotten cheese.
To be fair, I think I got a nice one a minute ago because it's actually cleared the taste in my mouth. Which
I
is
got
actually
lucky,
better.
it's lemon.
Oh.
Hey!
That was absolutely disgusting.
Oh,
Oh, there goes the radio.
there
pack.
goes my mic.
Sorted
There
it.
we go.
What else
Mic
have we
Well,
drop.
thank you very much for that. That was really, really good.
You're
Now,
welcome.
as I'm sure you're aware, I'm not.
Oh,
right,
camera three,
I'm
camera
feeling
three.
well and truly
Read it.
sorted in this auto cue. As I'm sure you're aware, I'm quite an avid, not quite famous yet vlogger. I dropped a video last night and I thought you'd want to see this of my fellow presenters. Take a look. Oh. Sorted.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go. Look at it go.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Don't put that in the It's going in. So where did you get it, Luz?
Me and my mum went to a Christmas fair and
Yeah.
I bought 3 for £25.
Okay, so there you have it. That's the end of the video. Wow. Brilliant. It was almost like I edited it myself. So now, thanks, Amy. Now, along with some of that hard news on TV that we see, there is also other side of things going on around the country.
Can you get your words out, mate?
Not really, no, but it's fine. It still makes sense.
Can I read now? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Am I reading that? Yep. Now, that's right. Weird news is everywhere, and here's our look at the slightly stranger news stories from this week. And Lucy is joining us.
Hello.
Lucy.
I'm
How you doing,
here.
Luz?
I'm very well. How are you?
I want to hear your weirdest news.
My weirdest news,
Well,
right?
Have
Okay.
you got one?
So we'll start in Ireland. So basically, 2 pilots have been reportedly encountered a UFO.
A UFO?
A UFO.
Like a real UFO? Or
Well,
is it like
it's reportedly, so who
a dark
knows?
mark?
I'm not sure. So it was during a flight from Montreal to Heathrow. Have you had any encounters with your UFO lads or not?
I can't really say I have.
No, the other day I was driving down the road and I saw a plane, and I could see it was a plane. And then I saw like a shiny thing next to it, and I thought, what is that? Next thing I looked away and looked back, completely gone. And that's no word of a lie. That was literally the other day, and it's weird that that's up in...
What, was that in Salford?
No, not in Salford. I was driving to Sheffield or somewhere. But that was like, I was like, well, where's that gone then?
Right, okay, Matt?
I wouldn't have said that I've had a UFO experience, no. It's a little bit... I don't know. I only thought that UFOs...
Do you believe in it, though? Do you believe in it?
I mean, there's like yes and no, isn't there? Yes, because it would be quite exciting to have aliens, but no, because it's a little bit...
The universe is massive. The universe is actually massive, so there's definitely someone out there.
Like UFO is an unidentified flying object, so that could be anything, couldn't it? It doesn't have to be extraterrestrial.
Yeah, and what's in the UFO, that's the thing. Is it aliens, or is it humans, or is it animals?
Animals?
What, a monkey?
Cow in a UFO.
Matt's hamster's flying the UFO.
Oh, she's just going...
Go for it.
So yeah, so that was reportedly seen, so I'm not sure on that one. Personally, do I believe in UFOs? I believe in there's someone out there, or something out there.
Yeah.
But a real life UFO, I think you always see it on Facebook and that, don't you? These like reportedly UFO like things, but then it could be a shooting star, couldn't it?
Exactly.
It could be anything. We just said the same.
Jinx.
It's like when I don't have my glasses on. It could be it could be the moon for all I know. Do you know what I mean?
Well, there's loads of documentaries and things like that. But we went to watch The First Man the other week, which is like a space like film, which is all about the first ever time. Oh, we've got some materials. It was about the first ever time humans landed on the moon, and after that I got really inquisitive with space things and kind of looked into it and realised that actually the universe is so massive, and that for every grain of sand on the Earth there is an equivalent planet somewhere else in the universe.
That's a good fact. I like that one.
There's more.
Crazy.
There's more molecules in the human body than grains of sand on Earth. Just a little fact.
And there's a lot of beaches and things, isn't
I don't know if
there?
that's right, actually. That might be right. Fact check that.
I think there's more deserts than there is
deserts.
beaches. Oh God.
I'm just reading here. It's been reported by pilots, hasn't it? So it's been taken as fact. So the Irish Aviation Authority is investigating it, which is quite exciting. That's hard to say.
That was good. I'm impressed.
Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Next one.
To the next one. Hang on, I've got some paper.
We've got quite a few.
It was supposed to be put in order, but it really isn't. It's a 42's baby.
Yeah.
A 42-year-old
So anyone
baby?
who's not from Manchester, 42s is quite a popular. I don't know. Is it classed as an indie?
Oh, there it is.
So it's like an indie club in central Manchester, and supposedly I don't know if I've got this right, but this couple met in 42s.
Yeah.
And obviously got together in a relationship, and now they've got a baby. So
That's
it's
so
like
cute.
a 42s baby.
It's a little bit scary though, isn't it, having a baby?
Wait, so they had a baby in 42s?
Was it actually in the club?
I don't know. I don't think she gave birth in 42s, but I think she met, if I'm right, I think she met.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, imagine that. Everyone's just dancing to a bit of Oasis, and the next thing you know, she's popping out a baby.
The baby has been given free entry for life, which, I mean, at 42
and
is
more importantly,
like...
Q jump.
And Q jump?
Yeah.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, look, in the tweet there.
Congratulations, guys. Yeah, 42nd Street tweeted, congratulations, guys. Once he's 18, he's got free entry and Q jump for life, which is a little bit...
Can you imagine just being like, yeah, let me
I
through.
I was a baby of 42 years. Yeah, look at me. Do you reckon there'd be a celebrity at 42? Like 42 celebrity?
Sure. Oh, you never know. But like, what I'm wondering is, that baby's got to like take over 42s when it's older, hasn't it? Or have some sort of bit within 42s.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like...
I'd want my photo on the wall.
Yeah.
Like a big one.
And
like
also,
this.
the thing is though, in 18 years' time, if he walks up to the bouncer and goes, hi there, 18 years ago, they told me that I could come in for free and also skip the queue. Is that all right? They'd be like, come on, mate.
Is he going to have a special card?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it like a Nando's black
show his
card or
ID.
something?
I think it's a PR stunt. That's what it is.
Never know.
Okay, next. Last one. Yes, I can hear it. Pigs in blankets flavoured tea from Sainsbury's.
Flavoured tea.
Flavoured tea. That's exactly what it says. It literally says pigs in blankets flavoured tea by Sainsbury's. Would you drink
disgusting.
it?
I don't drink tea anyway.
I don't drink tea.
So,
you drink tea.
I drink tea, and I like sausages, and I like bacon, but I wouldn't like all three mixed. No,
I wouldn't either.
Do you know what else someone's bringing out? A triple pigs and blankets, so like 3 sausages wrapped in bacon.
Really? Do you like pigs in... I don't really like pigs in blankets, though.
Wait, so 3 sausage, 1 piece of bacon?
3 sausages wrapped in bacon, so
wow.
it's like a triple sausage.
Instead of the traditional.
Yeah. So pigs and blankets favourite tea, definitely it's a no for me.
Oh, I'm just reading. The tea bags are also vegan friendly.
Oh.
So plant lovers won't miss out on the fun of drinking something that one University of Manchester student described as
don't read that.
very bad. Yeah, I'm not going to read that.
Swearing. Oh.
That's a whole nother question, isn't it?
And I've got a
If
picture
you're vegan,
here
would you go
of
for it?
a tea bag, which is apparently a pigs and blankets flavoured tea.
It looks like a pigs and blanket cup of tea, doesn't it?
Right, okay. Thank you very much,
No
Lucy.
problem.
Lucy, your news has been positively weird.
You're going to stay around, aren't you, for the Mr. and Mr.
I am. I'm going to be coming back.
First, we're going to go to an advert break, I think, so stay tuned.
Hello everybody, my name is Mark, I'm the ACS president, and you guys should join ACS because you can meet like-minded people.
Hi guys, my name is Nikki and I'm the vice president for the ACS this year. Make sure you join for the energy.
My name is Jacob Bilal, the treasurer of the ACS.
Hey guys, my name is Charlene and I'm the female first year rep.
My name is Junior, I am second year rep. I'm part of the ACS social media team. Make sure you join ACS.
You should join ACS because you can meet so many people from similar backgrounds.
Okay.
Info and experience like no other.
Express and embrace your culture.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Salford ACS.
From weird news to Christmas, there's only 39 sleeps until the big day. So Lucy has some Christmas hacks to make your festive season a little bit easier.
Hi, I'm Lucy. I know it's only the middle of November, but it's never too early to start thinking about Christmas. We've just made it to Home Bargains and I'm going to give you some life hacks for the perfect student Christmas. Let's go.
A Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
For our first Christmas hack, we're going to keep it really simple and festive. We're going to start off with something you can use at parties, when you have your friends around, little gatherings, when you just want to whack something in the oven and forget about it. So of course, everyone loves pizzas and everyone loves Christmas. So let's put them together and what do you get? A snowman pizza. The perfect snowman, you're going to have your head and your body. So what we're going to do is open our Philadelphia. This is the garlic and herb one, just give it a bit more flavour. Quite similar to a garlic bread, I would say, this base. So all you want to do is just spread over your cheese like this. Add a little bit of flavour. I'm going to sprinkle on a few chili flakes because this will give it a little bit of heat but not too much. So once all your cheese is on, you just want to spread it out nice and even, how you would when you make it. So I've made both of my pizza bases. Got my little head here, my body here. So we're going to start with the olives. Like I say, if you don't like olives, you can use an alternative. Take about 10 to 15 minutes in a preheated oven. About 190 is perfect. So what you want to do is just pop it in on a rack like so. It doesn't need a tray, and push it in like that. As you can see, we've created the perfect pizzas, really festive, really fun. They'll be perfect for your Christmas gatherings. Let's give it a taste. Those pizzas really were the perfect festive treat. and are just really ideal for Christmas gatherings and parties. But as well as the food, why not make your table that little bit more exciting and turn your boring napkins into little Santa's hats? I've just taken one of my napkins out. All you have to do is open it up like that, and you're first going to take it from the middle and start rolling. Now what you want to do is tuck it all in like so. So now we've got our little Santa's hat. You want to create a little dimple in the top and pop your pom-pom in. Your little Santa hat napkin. So to go alongside our little Santa Claus napkins, what we're going to do is make some candy cane name holders. So what you want to do, just use the scissors to cut your candy canes out, like so. And you need to make them so they're all standing. You want to take your little sandwich wires, pin them round, just like that, and twist into place. Perfect. Now we're going to take our bauble and wrap it into two so it's tight, and slip that over the end. Perfect. Take your scissors and you want to cut off the remainder. Now you want to take your piece of card just like that and write the person's name. Now you want to pop it into your little stand, straighten up the legs, and there we have it. For our next Christmas life hack, we're going to make a storage box. Now all students, I know, probably have some red cups floating around from beer pong, things like that. So all you're going to do is take a big fruit box, fill your box like this. All sorted now. All you need to do is put your Christmas bits inside. So we've got some baubles. Fill it all up and there you have it, the perfect Christmas storage box. For our final Christmas hack, we're going to end with something sweet. So this is the perfect thing for dessert time at Christmas. What you're going to do is take some strawberries, the bigger the better, and you just want to chop off the little green head so you have a nice flat base like that. We're going to be making Santa hats. So what you want to do is chop down there so you have your face and your hat. There we are. So what you're going to do now is take your squirty cream. Now really slowly. So we've just wiped that little mess up. Like I said, it's a nice little dollop on your strawberry like that. And what I've got here are some choco beans. These are basically mini Smarties. So you want to take them and pop them in your cream like that, and they're going to act as little eyes. Just like that. So Santa's got his eyes. Take a little bit more cream. And there we have it. Cream-filled strawberries. I really do hope those Christmas light packs have helped all you busy students. Do send us a photo of your creations at our Instagram and Twitter pages. I really do hope you have the happiest of Christmases.
Well, I'll definitely be using a few of them Christmas tips for you lads.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, fab. Right, moving on. I am now going to be putting these two friendship to the test with a game of Mr. and Mr. So here's how it works. I'm going to be asking Matt and Elliot some questions to see how much they really do know about each other. So come on, let's start off.
Okay.
Where did you first meet?
Oh, blimmin' heck.
First met, first day of uni.
Same course.
Two years ago.
Same dream.
One passion.
No, that's it, yeah. So I think that was from there, didn't we?
So you both studying TV and radio?
Yes.
We did, yeah. We lived in Peel Park, separate from each other, so we didn't actually see each other as much in the first year.
No.
A little bit more in the second year because we lived together in Peel Park again. And then third year, we live within a metre of each other now. So if we don't smash this, there's an issue.
I'd be a bit worried, yeah. 'cause
I would
we should
be a
know
bit as well.
everything.
So have you seen, well, so it's normally Mr. and Mrs., but we've
Mhm.
got these two lovely gentlemen today, so
Yeah.
we're going to be doing Mr. and Mr. Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
Yeah?
I know about it now. I haven't seen it, but I know about it now.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So normally the way it goes is I'm going to ask you some questions.
Mhm.
I'm going to spin you around so you like got your backs to each other.
Mhm. Yeah.
And we haven't, normally they use like the paddles, don't they?
Yeah.
So that normally they've got coloured paddles or whatever.
Mm.
But today we're going to be improvising and we're going to be using the shoes on your feet.
Oh.
So Matt's got some lovely Vans on.
They're pink,
Salmon
not white.
pink. Would we go for salmon pink, Matt?
They're just a very pale pink.
Baby pink, we'll go with that. And Elliot, show us them.
Well, these are the
Adidas.
Ultra Boosts,
Very
version
dirty.
3. They're a bit dirty. I've had them a while. Tried to keep them white though, with using lots of Vanish. Yeah.
So are we?
Lovely,
We're
thank
taking
you for
these
that.
off.
Oh, right, yep. So you're going to be having that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So you're going to be, no, you need them both off.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
both
need
off.
You're going to have one of Matt's.
So-
He's
I
going to have one of
see.
yours. That's
Oh,
the way it's going to work.
wow.
Right, hang on.
They
Got that
smell
right?
quite fresh.
Oh, we're smelling each other's
So now we're
shoes
turning
now.
around.
It's all getting very personal. Right, okay, so let's spin you two round.
Okay.
So you've got back to each other. Oh,
I've lost a
we're
shoe.
dropping shoes.
So,
okay.
so if I think it's me, I lift my shoe.
Yeah.
And if I think it's Elliot, I lift Elliot's shoe.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how it's going to
Got
work.
I wish they were different colours.
Well, they're
They are different.
Oh, I
One's a
just put
van.
my hand in your shoe and it was sweaty.
Ew, we don't like that.
I've been
Right,
wearing them
okay.
all day.
Yeah, so basically, you're going to put up the colour shoe who you think it is.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Are we ready? Are we steady?
Ready.
Oh, also just to mention, so normally the prize is a little crystal carriage clock, but we haven't got that today, okay? So it's just going to be pride. We're just going to, you're going to be walking out of here today thinking, I won Mr. and Mr.
And do you know what? Actually, I'll be more. I'm in quiz. No, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Inquisitive.
Yeah, I'm
Curious.
interested. That's the word. In seeing how well me and Matt actually do know each other
Okay,
after
yeah,
spending all this
Well,
time
that's
together.
the aim of the game, so let's get on with it. I've got a series of questions here. Are you ready? Are we ready?
We're ready.
Right,
Let's
okay.
go.
First up, who is the cleanest? Right, okay. Turn around, let's see. We've got it mad.
I cleaned the shower this morning now.
Did you? I
FYI,
sprayed
yeah.
it. I sprayed it with.
I sprayed it as well, so you must have sprayed it after me.
No, I didn't wipe it. I just sprayed it.
No, I did the worst.
So you're both maybe as clean as each other, do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Who does the cleaning? Have you got sort of like a ritual in the house?
No.
Are we...
I'm the only one who vacuums.
When Matt gets to a certain level of being annoyed that everyone else he's cleaning, that's when I start cleaning.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Got you. So we've both realised that Matt is the cleanest.
Have we got one right, Elliot? We were right.
Have you got a name for the house or not?
House.
Spice Girls Manor.
Spice Girls.
Yeah,
Spice
we're all
Girls
a different.
Mansion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okie doke. Right, next up. Turn that way, no cheating.
Okay.
God. Right, okay. Who is the worst drunk?
Easy
Ooh,
squeeze.
turn around, we've got another match!
Yeah, I was going to say, there's only one person that gets badly drunk.
I think Joe knows a lot about that.
I mean, I get drunk, but Matt gets
I just
drunk
get
and rowdy.
paralytic, don't I, really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I took Matt. I've just been informed through the ear that he threw up in Lowry.
In
And
Lowry
also,
too,
when I
yeah.
took him to Lincoln for my 18th birthday,
No, we don't
19th
tell this
birthday,
story.
he went and threw up in.
In Lowry too?
No, back in Lincoln.
Oh!
But he threw up in Lowry too, as well as.
Oh, as well as?
And he
Okay,
had to
I
save
get
him.
drunk. All right, have fun. It's uni.
We're hearing that someone else.
Next question, please. Let's move on.
To be honest, I've been on a night out with you. You're not that bad. Don't you worry. Right, okay, next up. Who takes the longest to get ready? Go.
Oh, wait.
Oh, he's thinking about this one.
Maybe.
Oh, turn around.
Oh,
Is it both
I
of
think I do.
yourself?
I think I do.
Well,
Well, maybe not.
don't know.
How long would you say you roughly take to get ready, both of you?
35 minutes and 14 seconds.
Wow,
Really?
that is very
I just said about
quick.
half an hour. It depends if I had breakfast or not. If I had breakfast, it takes a bit longer.
Right, okay.
Mm.
Night out though?
Oh, night out going in?
Well, either, I'm not sure.
Well, I did it in about 15 minutes on Halloween, didn't I?
Shower, chuck
Who's
on a
not
shirt,
listening?
and away you go.
Yeah, I
Weird.
painted my shirt with some blood as well.
Right, next question. Who in the house is the loudest?
Oh, that's easy.
I mean,
I've got
I don't know why I whispered that.
I've got 6 speakers in my room, so.
honestly,
Yeah.
yay.
Oh, so we're both going for
This,
Elliot.
honestly, he's got speakers in his room and it's like boom, 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 boom. I know when Elliot's awake because I can hear the bass.
You can hear
The bass, literally. The bass.
The bass,
The
bass,
bass.
bass.
Told you I'm a brummie.
It's all coming out now, isn't it? So Elliot is, so you like your music?
I do, I love my music.
Yeah, and obviously editing the vlogs as well. That's
absolutely.
a bit of a loud task, isn't it, Elliot?
It does consume a lot of noise pollution. Yes, it does, Lucy.
What can we do, though? What can we do? Right, OK, are we ready? Next question.
I'm just pointing at the camera.
Hiya.
He's just saying hello. Who is most likely to get married first?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, no, he's changed his mind. We aren't going to match. Turn around.
What?
You think I'm going to get married first?
Yeah, probably, because I think you'll just find someone and then boof.
Boof.
I hate everyone.
Boof. What was that?
Boof's like the
Is that how
process
that's how you get married, isn't it? Yeah, you just boof and
You just boof when you're at the aisle.
I'm married.
He'll blink and I'll be filming his wedding.
I think my mum would agree that I would not be married first.
Do you not think?
No.
Your mum?
My mum, I don't know.
I bet your mums will be watching. Shout.
Yeah, hi mum.
Right, another
Hi,
one.
Mum.
Let's squeeze another one in. Who is the most funny? Go.
I don't know, because this is the thing.
Come on. Oh, are you looking? Are you
No, not looking, I was looking at her.
We have not got a match again. Turn around.
You
That's
think you're
one for
funny?
Matt, next
Yeah.
one for Elliot.
I'm so funny, I laugh at my own jokes.
I tell you what he
example,
does. He'll say something, and Molly can account for this. He'll say something, think it's funny, and it won't be funny, and I'll just be stood there really awkwardly, and he'll go.
Molly's sitting in the gallery.
Oh, it's so awkward.
As well.
At least I find it funny.
I think you're both very funny.
Thanks, Lucy.
You know. Right, okay, another one. Who is the most annoying?
Yeah. And he knows it.
Matt!
Yo!
So you've gone for Matt. Why is he annoying?
He just is. Like, I've never come under such scrutiny of how to clean a mug and how to get out of a shower. You know, he said to me that you need to drip when you get out of a shower. Who does that?
Oh yeah, we talked about this, didn't we? So
Do you drip when you get out of the shower? Or do you just get out?
I like to get out and wrap the towel around me.
Yeah, but I see. Yeah. Okay.
So why is he the most annoying? Come on.
Why is Elliot the most annoying?
Yeah, he's just told me why you're the most annoying.
Because
So I want to
when
know
he gets
now
out the
from
shower,
you.
he just steps straight out. We've got 2 bath mats, and they both get wet. And when he washes up, he doesn't fill the bowl up with water. He just gets this weird sponge he's got for the washing up liquid, and just sort of puts the hot tap on it and gives it a quick. And I have to go back and re-wash up my stuff because it's never clean.
Oh, gosh, it's all coming
Rant
out
over.
now, isn't it? There's a right old rant. Sorry, I feel like I'm causing a bit of a divide. I'm glad you're both apart. Right, okay, we're going to go on to the last one now.
Oh, God.
So.
Apparently we're holding for tension, Elliot, so don't answer straight away.
Okay.
Wait.
So you need to answer, yeah.
I think this is a good one. You'll get back. Are you ready?
Go on.
Who cooks the better food?
Oh.
I mean.
Wait, pause.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1, show. Well, hey, we've got. Oh,
yeah! Amazing, fair and
We
square.
got it!
I can't cook to save my life. I literally had problems cooking. What was it the other day? Probably a ready meal, knowing me. I don't know. There was something easy. Yeah, literally. Why are you microwaving it like that? You should do it different like that.
God.
All the time.
Was that an impression of Matt?
Yeah, it was supposed to be. I could have gone brummy, but I didn't want to offend any viewers that might have been brummy.
So what do you like to cook then, Matt?
I cook everything. Toad in the hole is my speciality.
Oh, is it? Right, okay. Well,
I mean, I make it from scratch. So.
Really?
Yeah, mate. I'm good.
Okay, we're going to squeeze another one in.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
you ready?
okay.
Who is the better driver?
Ooh, count us
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we ain't got a match again. No.
I gave it to you because you know how to drive vans and stuff because you went to America in the summer and drove vans. Yeah, and you've been driving for another 2 years extra to me.
I just think I haven't crashed either. Can I change
I've crashed, yeah.
I say me.
He's changed his answer. Right, okay.
I just feel like Elliot's quite sensible.
I am sensible.
I'm not very
I get
sensible
proper
when I drive,
paranoid
am
about
I?
speed limits. Matt doesn't. FYI. But I've crashed a car and Matt hasn't, so for that reason alone, I think.
Right, okay, well, spin round, come on.
Oh, okay, we're coming back.
No, you can come back
this
here.
way?
Come
Okay.
back here. How did you find that? Enjoy it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
The
that...
results, can we get the results in? So we have calculated it, 4 matches altogether, so I think that's quite good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
What, 4 matches as in we got 4... We smashed it, honestly.
Well, thank you very much. That was fabulous.
Thank you for that, Lucy.
No problem at all.
Okay, that's all we have time for this week. I'll be heading back onto the radio where I belong. Thanks for watching. If you want more from The Hour, follow us at us.thehour.
The Hour will be back next Thursday at the same time.
If you want more from us, search It's Me Elliot on YouTube.
1E, that is. And yeah, we will
Bye.
smell you.
Oh, wait, sorry. Smell you later.
Smell you later.
Bye.
Bye.